Hello and welcome back to a canyon with coasters, and it looks quite good, at least in this view, but wait, bam, and then we don't see anything of the park. Yeah, this is our latest view ruining addition to the park, and despite it being a pretty damn decent... I thought I had rated... of course I changed the amount of trains that we had. Anyway, the ratings are quite decent, and yeah, the views are like a little bit less decent. Now, I mean, look at this. Supports everywhere. We have a freaking cliff of supports here, so not good, not good. Kind of a mistake on my part, really. What I should have done is just, reverse the direction of the station, so the lift would be over here, and the whole coaster would be more above this area. And then instead of have, wooden coaster here, have like a steel coaster here with like a little bit less intrusive supports. But the damage is done, and we're not gonna revert it. In fact, right now we have more or less filled up this area. However, before I started recording this video, I kind of did a zoomed out look, and it does occur to me that this section of the park is actually a lot smaller than this one. So, and I thought the halves were equal. Turns out they're not. So that is also a bit of an issue, because right now we're in May year 2 and we only got this small section to fill up. But well, I think we'll manage, even though there is a tiny error on my part in terms of scheduling and park planning and all that jazz, but yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Anyway, like I said, this section is more or less filled up, so it's time for us to expand over here. And, well, it's a good thing we do that, because we don't really have any money for anything great or grand. Wow, look at the profit per week though. Let's take a look at our finances. Oh, look at that. 8 grand a month that we make in terms of profit. That's good. Also, how's the research going? So we got a shoebox. Ooh, nice. Gentle rides then, please. I can't build any at the moment because I have them all. Another thing, last time we checked the pricing on our rides, but what I kind of would like to know is, do we need to adjust any further pricings? No, I'm thinking that this one, Ditch Overlook, I don't know, we'll give it a few more weeks, months, and maybe, no, crap. Alright, how can I, oh, yeah, it's this one. You? No, you're still... Wow! That's amazing. Yeah, it's quite a fast ride. I mean, all it does is it shoots up and down and then done. But, wow, that's really amazing. Anyway, like I was saying, we're gonna expand over here. So, let's get some tarmac leading down, right? And, wow, if we turn the supports back on, I mean, here it's not so bad. Because we don't have any supports here yet. Right, oh my god, look at that. I'm almost right at the back of the park already. Only by going down. So, yeah, we're gonna have to change our infrastructure plans a little bit for this section, I feel. What we're gonna be doing is, I'm gonna have all the rides, these slam down thrill gentle rides, be a bit more in this area. So it's gonna be interesting how we're gonna have to hook those up, but I'm thinking if I bid everything here and just have like a good selection of queues and all that, just hook up over there, we should be good. In the meantime, let's get some interior down here, because there is none to be at the moment. No benches. Ah, well, interior, I mean exterior, of course. We'll worry about facilities in a moment. No, I think we should... No, we'll worry about that later. For now, what we should really get is a few of these new slam down rides, because there are quite a few, as you can see. For one, I think a tower wouldn't be such a bad thing, really. And the good thing with this tower is that I can build it partially underground here. So that's good. Or under these supports, I mean. And how cool is it to just shoot up right along the path, right? Ah, well, this doesn't really get shot up, but you know what I mean. Now, in terms of, you know, queue and exit, I want the entrance to be there, and then the exit to be here. Yeah, over here. And we're gonna have that in a straight line, because that way I can have another exit hook up to it and then have more space here. At least that's the plan. So we'll see if we can get that to work. Right. Yeah, let's set this quickly up now. This should lure in some guests. Speaking about guests, by the way, have you seen our guest count? 800. And I can see that there are a lot more coming than there are leaving the park. So, yeah, I think that this is actually, you know, I think that, well, we haven't technically won, but I don't think it will be an issue all that much. Much less of an issue, at least, than in the Butterfly Dam Park. So, good on that department. Let's see. We are not going to color this black. Oh, hell no. We might color this... This? No. No. My reaction was a bit underwhelming. No. A white pole. Yeah, white isn't so bad. Then instead of grey, yellow tiles. That's all the vomit. Oh man, in that case, we should make it a bit more vomit color. Nah, we'll have these. These stand out more. And yeah, red, classic colors. I like them. I dig it. We're gonna stick with this. Free fall drop mode, can't change anything there. I would have loved actually if the research, you know, if you when you research ride upgrades, you would get different modes, but well, I don't think that that's gonna happen. So I never really tried, and well, we're not going to. All we need really is a name. And, well, how are we gonna call this? Well, since it's white, oh man, we're gonna call this the boner. Oh yeah, we're still gonna do that. I mean, it's white, it's a long bone, right? Oh man, yeah, we're definitely gonna stick with that. Oh man, I think that's quite funny. I think I'm probably the only one, but I don't care. Then we want to hook this up, and I'm actually going to stay as long as possible underneath the path there. And it's all about space. Does that matter much? I don't know really. Maybe it doesn't. In any case, what we're going to do is we're going to do it like this, but we are not going to use no entry signs here. Oh, and another thing I just now realized that I should have done is put some banners down. I mean stuff down. Because, yeah, new area and all. Kind of forgot to get, you know, stuff and personnel and surfaces and everything down here. So, you know, and the motto of better late than never. Right, you got a massive area, by the way. I might want to actually hire yet another one specifically for this exit, because this will be quite vomit intense, this ride. So, there. I think the rest is still covered though. This could lead to pathfinding issues though, because it's just a small section. I do think that it won't lead to pathfinding issues. Anyway, yeah, we have this space over here. And I'm thinking of putting some facilities down here. In fact, we will do that. Nothing crazy, you know, just like... well, what we could get down there is like a toilet. Yeah, we'll have a toilet down here. I mean, guess that, you know, it's not like... Well, this toilet is like unreachable or out of the flow of guests. Actually, I mean... Oh. Yeah, free toilets? No. Oh hell no. Not in my parks. And since all the parks in this, well, game universe are mine, you'll always have to pay. Anyway, yeah, I think this is a good place to hide away a toilet. Then, do we have yet another gentle ride? No. Is one coming up? well, the Ferris wheel. That's alright, I guess, but well, because we don't have any gentle ride just yet, this is quite a long distance away from the path though. Because what I'm thinking of doing is putting one over here behind it, you know? But then there I have like this massive queue line. Way too long for what I really want with it, really. No, I want that to be for like a gentle ride. I actually might have built this a little bit too far backwards in hindsight, but there's not much I can do about that now. Yeah, I might have. Ah well, screw it, we're gonna stick with it. And you know what? We are gonna build behind over here. Like this. However, are we gonna have... No, actually, I don't really need to do that. Because we... Ooh, I know the perfect right here. Nice and small. Look, we could fit this right in over here. Now, couldn't we? If I do it over here though, it's gonna have a crazy small queue. That way I could hook up another queue over here. Yeah, in terms of efficiency, it's not really the best. But oh crap. Yeah, like totally not actually, but fine, fine. We'll do it like this. We will have... I could have an... No. Oh man, I totally screwed up here. I don't really want to remove it, so we're not gonna do that. No, I think we'll be good. I think if we go like this, we'll just have a really short queue on this one. Yeah, look, perfect. Well, actually far from it, but... Oh, and this is gonna create a square. I don't want that. How could I fix that though? That's a good one. Yeah, I think I have the solution here. Oh, this is Ooh, I know what we are gonna place down here. Look at this. Perfect spot for it. All round access. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm digging that. Even though it's a bit of a subpar solution, if you ask me. And we are gonna stay with this. Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's get this motion shoebox set up. And look at our profits already. 6.2 grand is what we got. And how are the ratings on this? Is it any different? It actually dropped with 200. Because we have an extra train. That's interesting, I guess, but... Yeah, profit per hour isn't that great, but that's because it's at the back end of the park, really. If you take a look at like this rattlesnake coaster, which has worse ratings, but look at this. I mean, it makes massive amounts more of profit, so... Yeah, ah well. Not much we can do about that. It's just gonna be the way it is. We'll put this to 10 minutes, like so. Change it to thrill riders, of course. And we'll just... No, we'll have yellow stripes on it. And then some other yellow stripes. Ooh. If I change that around, does that look any better? I don't know. It looks remarkably yellow. Now, we do have quite a bit of yellow in this park. If only we could see it through the freaking supports. But, alright. Fine. We'll open it up. We'll name it, and we will name it the Nike package. Yes, and that's what we will name it, because that's what it is, a shoebox, a box of shoes. Right, next, well, see, I could build a lot more rides, but at the moment we got 6 grand, so I'm thinking of building here is this ride, and then build that all the way back here. Besides, what I could do is just extend the path a little bit till, like, say over here. I could do that. In fact, I feel I should. And I think that it's best to just do it from, like, the center over here. You know, just have one arm going this way. And then we can always extend it, but we'll have the stations to the side of all the rides that we're gonna build here. And I am really thinking of station stacking, by the way. But we're not there yet. First, let's get that path out there. Let's see. Right. That is more or less what I wanted. If we go, say like over here, that's good. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, then we need some more interior here. Crap, wrong. Oh, come on, game. Remember the views, goddammit. I asked it so many times, yet you still don't do it. We also need some trash cans down here. And we need stuff. And you are... Oh yeah, but that's not gonna work like that. You'll have this area. Right then, we got that set up now. Let's get that water ride here, right? The river rapids. I really want to utilize the hills with this, so what we're gonna be doing is we will build this like inside the hill, and since it's it can make really sharp turns, like 90 degrees on one tile. We are gonna build the station like a bit more over here, in this direction. Future rides, I think they'll all be facing this direction, but this one won't be. So there we go. Well, actually, I don't really need the station to be completely underground now, do we? No. So there. Yeah, that's good. I like where this is going. So I could just go up here like crazy right now, and in fact I don't see why we shouldn't. Look, and then we'll resurface over here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really good actually. No, because this is one thing that I do want to do with this ride. Utilize the terrain. I mean, this can be an amazing ride, I feel, when the terrain is utilized properly. Look at this. Wow, we're gonna be at height 18. Oh man, that's crazy, really. For such a ride as this, and this is nuts. This is completely nuts. Right, and they'll go down spinning. Oh yeah, they will. Now, you know what? These sloped edges here, well, just de-slope them. Or flatten them, I mean. De-slope. I'm making up English as I go. Then we'll have some rapids, because they are nice. We'll have another whirlpool or two. And we'll have some waterfalls here. Well, can I have a curve here? Oh, I can. Right, that means that right now it is time for the next drop, because at height 11 we can't really, get off this cliff face that easily. So, however, I don't want to go too low. I think height 7 is more or less where I really am aiming for. Because I am, like I said, I do want to do some station stacking, so with that in mind, I want to be able to build like stations at height 3 and 5. So, there. I've made my intentions clear. We'll do like the other trick here again with like this. More waterfalls. And now we'll have a curve outwards. And, you know what? Let's have another whirlpool here. Or you know what? More waterfalls. Why not? I like waterfalls. And then have a whirlpool. Right, we are outside again. I need to go over here. So, but I don't want to just lower myself over here, because we need future stuff to be here. So, yeah, and these waterfalls, they are higher, so that's also not a thing that I want. So we'll have a mix of rapids and whirlpools. Now I'm really keeping future projects in mind now that we are kind of like tight on space, even though I thought we would not be. We are kind of tight on space now, so that's why I'm, planning ahead so carefully, in the hope that it will pay off. We will leave one space in between, so we could do some other track shenanigans, really. We'll then have 2 more waterfalls, whirlpools, rapids, whatever. More rapids, not more waterfalls, more rapids. And now it is time to go back to the station with more rapids. I don't know, I feel that because it has so many drops in it, I think that this could be quite good actually. And then rapids. There, wow. Because of all the drops, yeah, this should be a pretty decent ride actually. I'm gonna build this forward as much as we can. Put this... actually we're gonna put that right next to it. So that we have plenty of space for other things here, you know? Right, we'll test this. And we will hook the queue and exit up. There won't be anything special or anything fancy in terms of queue, you know. Well, actually, maybe, I mean, this isn't a bad ride or anything. This ride can get some real good guest counts in there, and yeah, I think that this is warranted for at least a little bit longer queue than I was thinking at first. Like that. We'll have red tarmac from the end. Oh, look at that. How nice. A hidden exit. There. That should do it. And we're just gonna assume that it will be amazing. So we'll charge $5. And wow, look at our guest count, by the way. It's 950. That's quite a lot actually. I mean, we only need 150 more and we are halfway through the park. So yeah, that's definitely looking a lot better than the Butterfly Dam Park, that's for sure. Wow, oh man, I've actually never gone this crazy with the track design on this ride, I must admit. How are we gonna call this? Why don't we call this the Water Warrior? Yeah. It's not a bit of generic water name, but fine, you know, it's good enough for a ride. And what's the speed? 50. Oh wow. And then it drops down, and then it... Oh, nice. Look at that. That's pretty good actually. It goes through it quite quick. So it should be back at the station quite quickly as well. Oh, that's really good actually. Quite like that. We're gonna color this though. I also quite like that the supports are not as bad as it was with the coaster. Okay, now they are. We are gonna... You know what? Why don't we go with these? Yeah. I'm sure this will mix in nice with any future supports that we add. Okay, not if we go that route. This is more like an ice ride, really. Alright, so we're gonna stick with the white, because I know that the rest of the colors all look lame. So, we're not gonna change these to red, though. Yeah, that looks good. Do we have ratings? Well, the test ride is finished now. We don't have ratings yet. We do have 8 grands, though. So, do we have yet another gentle ride? No. Oh, yes. We have the crab wheel. Why don't we build this? The reason why we really want to build this is because, well, I can build it over here. Actually, over here would be better. And then I can have quite a, you know, well, easy entrance. And also quite a nice exit path here. Yes. Right, we will quickly set this up then. Pause it. Ooh, and look at this. We have built better, I might have to admit, but this is still freaking good, you know. 4.7 is really nice for this kind of ride. So, yeah, pretty good. I think the reason for it not being 5 is the fact that it is quite a short ride. I mean, in terms of duration. Oh, no, it's actually not. I don't know, really. I mean... Anyway, I'm quite happy with it, so I won't complain too much. We'll move on to the shit wheel. Yeah, hello there, shit wheel. I value you highly. Therefore, I call you the shit wheel. Oh, alright, fine. We'll leave it at forward. It's not really important. I wish I could make like a Ferris cube. No, probably not, actually. Right, so a shit wheel. What are we gonna color you? We could just go with brown, but there's so many brown stuff already in the park. I don't really want to. So we could go with an ice thing. Yeah. Why don't we go with an ice theming here? And then have like this, and instead of have these be that blue, we'll have these be this dark blue. That looks good. Oh yeah, and I know how we're gonna call. We're gonna call this the spinning snowflake. Spinning snowflake. Oh yes. Well, that was quick and easy. The thing is though, it's not hooked up and nobody's whining about it. So I guess that means that the guests don't really want it, but fine. We'll just have to go on it regardless. Look. This is... I'm not sure I really like this solution though, but we are gonna go with it for the moment. I have a feeling though that this might get guests lost. It's not really what I'm after all. Fine. We will get ourselves another of these slam down rides. There are not that many left, but we are gonna build all of them. I'm thinking of building this one. And let's just change the view. See what... Oh. I don't know, I don't like that view just yet. Yeah, we are gonna put this one. We could... There's two ways really I can go with this. We're gonna put it over here though. I mean, there's so many ways I can go with it. We are gonna put it over... No. You know what, we're not gonna build that. I need like a big thing here to get like a bit more space cleared up. So there, this, yeah, this is what we want. And then I'll have the QB here. There actually. Yeah, that's good, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot better than how that whole ship was playing in there, you know, with it being small and nasty and all that. Well, it's not very nasty, but in terms of hooking it up, you know, it doesn't provide options. It just shows that, you know, by placing this too far back, my whole planning has gone to shit, really. I was about, you know, what I wanted to have was like a layer, you know, like one like that, but it's not turning out like that at all. So, not good, really. Bit of a failure on my part, but ah well, we'll leave it. Yeah, so if I open this up, is everything set up? It is! Very nice. We will then name this. Yeah. Good question. How are we gonna name this? Can we have like, I mean, anything canyon related in the name? I'm thinking here, but I don't see it happening with a cinema really, so we're just gonna go with yeah, the iMesh. iMesh 4D. Yes. Yes. Why not? iMesh 4D. I mean, the colors, to be honest, I actually quite like the black and orange. So we are gonna stick with those. I mean, let's see why not. And so far so good. Now we got ourselves 10 grands again. And I think that can only mean one thing. We're gonna build a coaster next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.